Yeah, I have number 10 in the BrainTrain May Expirations Month. I'm going to call this one the crisscross plank drag. Right, you do need equipment on this one, but I'll just show you and talk you through the alternatives if you don't have the equipment, okay? So the crisscross plank drag looks like this. Okay, here's the starting position. Cross one leg over or under you, drag that sandbag, come to center, crisscross that foot, okay, and continue. All right, show you a couple different angles. So if you don't have weights, okay, like this 20-pound dumbbell, you want to go a little bit heavier, okay? This is just what I happen to have. 20 pounds is enough. Or if you don't have a sandbag, what you would do is take a backpack or a duffel bag, something with a grip, okay? And use that as your makeshift weight. Works great on this one. So the plank drag is also an exercise in and of itself, okay? So that setup part is the same. You're in a nice plank, wrists under your shoulders, okay? Engage your core, suck that tummy in, engage your core, get into a nice plank, okay? The goal of a nice plank is to not dip and not be way up here either, okay? Try to have that body line from the head all the way to your ankles, and your gaze would be to the floor a little bit ahead of you, okay? So that you don't arch your neck up. So the normal plank drag would be your nice plank position with the weight behind the wrist and off to the side of your body, okay? You would get into the plank and then reach under to the other side and drag that weight back and forth. All the while you're holding this plank and you're trying not to tilt and open up like this, okay? You're trying to keep that straight body line. Takes a lot of core work, okay? Of course, your shoulder as well. Now with the crisscross element for the BrainTrain, this is a bona fide exercise, it's great. You're also going to cross the feet. And you're just doing it either the leg first or the leg first and then the arm. So you're not moving at the same time, so not to worry. So you would cross, so if your weight is to the left, you would take the left leg and bring that under the right leg and off to the side. You can dip down a little bit, so sink that left hip down a little bit, get a nice little stretch there before you drag. Then bring that leg back, return to center, cross the other leg under, reach, okay? That was not the best demo. I'll show you one more time here, okay? Sandbag, weight, doesn't matter, behind the wrist, off to the side, all right, before you get into the plank. And then you would cross that same side of the bag, leg over to the opposite side, engage and hold, drag. Okay, so that is your crisscross plank weighted drag, okay? So, like I said, bona fide exercise. You could definitely throw this in as one of your HIIT routine exercises that you choose. Or you could just do this as a drill to kind of get your body warmed up and your heart rate going for the blood flow, all right? So sometimes we need calming and we need centering and we need a reset. Sometimes we want to get that blood flow to get us out of a state of lethargic or sort of a depressed or state of motionless inertia. Okay, so this is when you could throw in this kind of a cross lateral movement. Give it a go. the backpack being filled with a weight, okay, you can consider it, you know, multifunctional and take the time to make one of those bags up that you could reuse or keep using for this kind of purpose where we need a weight or a sandbag. So you could use like a kitty litter or bags of beans or rice that you know is already like a 1 pound or a 2 pound bag, so you know how heavy it is. Or you could just load it down with stuff that you don't need, right? In terms of books or other things that may have some weight that you're not going to need to access, so that you could just keep this bag around, okay? Give it a go.